Now, election coverage on Fox 40 begins. Fox 40, your local election headquarters.
Joining us now from Los Angeles, Republican strategist Matt Klink from our newsroom, our partners at KTLA, our sister station down there in the middle of it. Matt, thanks so much for being here. So how do you see things in terms of the no on 50 side? Because there was a lot of talk going into this, that this was going to be, Governor Newsom and the California Democrats versus Arnold Schwarzenegger. And also Kevin McCarthy, he pledged to raise $100 million, and that just didn't come to fruition.
I think that right now the main thing that we're take away from this is that the no side just got flat out swamped. Gavin Newsom and his team ran a fantastic campaign. They nationalized this election. They made it about California versus Donald Trump, and with Donald Trump having a whopping 27% popularity rating in the state, even if you like the Independent Citizen Redistricting Commission, you don't like Donald Trump even more. So that's the reason why people were going to vote yes on 50. And all I saw on TV and in the mailbox was yes on 50 stuff for the last month of this campaign.
I asked this question to Ed. I'm not sure if you heard it, Matt, but do you think former Governor Schwarzenegger could have done more?
He had such great promise. He came out, he gave that speech at USC. This was his baby, and he didn't fight for it. He gave one speech. He did I'll be generous, he did a very tepid ad opposing Prop 50, but he never got out there and engaged people. And I think that if he had made his arguments, he would have at least made it a lot closer than it was. I think the odds were always stacked against the No on 50 campaign, but the governor didn't fight for it. And I think once that happened, the money dried up, and they're going to get swamped tonight, is my guess.
Okay, so two final questions for you. One being, looking at the landscape here in the state of California, and as you're predicting that, this is going to be a landslide win for the yes side, do you think that this is, it's over for these Republicans, these 5 Republicans that are being targeted?
Well, there's a reason that they play the game, Nikki, and I think that, they will still run these elections. The Republicans are going to have to run great campaigns. They're all successful office holders, but I do think that it's going to make them run a different kind of campaign. I don't think that all of them will lose, but some of them will. Look, who knows what the atmosphere in 2026 is going to look like, but it will certainly make it much more difficult for those 5 Republicans.
And zooming out here, too, because I know you watch the national landscape as well, just because Democrats will pick up seats here in California, that does not necessarily mean that guarantees Democrats will win the House in the midterms, because there is gerrymandering going on in other states, and there's some schools of thought out there right now saying just because this is happening here in California, there's a lot of focus on California. When these other states redistrict, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's over for the Republicans. They could end up picking up even more seats, right?
Absolutely. I think that for the Democrats, they've already heavily gerrymandered a number of states where, like, for example, I'm looking down in Illinois, Republicans get 44% of the votes. They have 3 of 17 House seats. In Massachusetts, Republicans get 36% of the vote. They have no members of Congress. So this is going to be a race to the bottom, and I think that you'll see red states redistrict to get more red members of Congress, blue states get more blue. Ultimately, the Republicans they could pick up as many as 19 seats out of this. So be careful what you wish for, you just may get it.
All right, Matt Klink, our Republican strategist, joining us from our newsroom in LA, KTLA 5. We know it's a busy night for you. You're doing double duty. You're joining our friends down at KTLA. You're in the heart of it in their newsroom and chatting with us here in Sacramento. So we appreciate it, Matt. We'll talk to you at 6:30.
You got it. Thanks a lot.